How's it going, guys, and welcome back to my channel Shamballism HD. Another day, another video, and today we're going to try to make a Premier League 2021-22 table prediction. So today what you're going to see is predictions that I have made as to what I think the Premier League table is going to look like at the end of the season. I think the Premier League season is going to start in around 2 or 3 weeks, so I thought making a prediction now will be pretty interesting. So here I have found this tier list that I have found online, which, as you can see, has different tiers like the champions, second to fourth, fifth to sixth, the Europa Conference League spot, blah blah blah, the mid-table, and also relegation. So I'm going to put each side. I mean, not each, but what I think roughly is what the Premier League table is going to look like. So I thought let's start off today with 8th to 10th. So that's the here's written the top middle table. So for me, I think 8th is going to be Arsenal. Sorry if any Arsenal fans are watching this, but y'all are absolutely trash. Like, if any of y'all think that y'all are actually a good side or y'all can finish top 4, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. Who did y'all buy? What's the name of the centre back? Ben White. Ben White for how much? 50 million, 55 million. That's a crime. Even in today's market, it's just a crime. It just shows you how football is. Like, Manchester United went out and bought Rafael Varane for I think around 37 million, and Arsenal go and buy Ben White, who played for Brighton, I think, who were in a relegation battle, for around 55 million, and Manchester United paid 37 million for a 4-time Champions League winner. So that's how football works today. They are in the mud, and I don't want to talk too much about them because they are like a proper mid-table side. I think 8th. So I don't know if Arsenal are going to finish 8th, but I think they will finish between 8th and 10th. I think after Arsenal, I'm going to put Leeds in this category over here, because I feel Leeds are, last season they showed they're a very good side, and Bielsa, he did a very good job for them. He has come in and from taking them from the championship, I think he gave them, I'm not sure, he gave them a top 10 finish. They play high intensity football and they're a fun team to watch, and they had a few good results last season. They have few good players, Calvin Phillips of course, and few other good talents with them. So I feel Leeds can finish 8th to 10th. After that, in 10th position, I think it's going to be this is an interesting one. I think it's going to be Everton. Who's the new coach? I don't even know. Why don't I know who the new coach is? Rafa Benitez. Yes, Rafa Benitez is the new coach. I think Everton are always going to be around 8th, 9th, 10th. Last season they gave it a shot at the top 4, but with Everton, it's just, I think they have boundaries set as a club. They have a ceiling which they can reach, and I feel pretty much last season was their ceiling. They had a promising start, but they fell apart in the end, and I don't think I think they finished, but they finished in the top 10, which is, I feel, which is their ceiling. I don't think they can challenge again for top 4, seeing how all the other teams are developing. So that's your 8th to 10th spot. I think in 7th, for the Europa Conference League, I think I'll have to put Spurs in the 7th position for the Europa Conference League spots. I think they're going to sign the Argentinian centre back Romero, which will be a good signing for them. They have a new manager, and if they manage to keep Harry Kane, I feel 7th can be a good position for them, because I don't think they'll finish top 4. No way, with how United, City, Liverpool, and Chelsea are playing at the moment. And they are also going to do a little market in the transfer market. They are going to do a little business. So I don't think, I'll be surprised if Spurs even come 5th, to be very honest. But I'm giving them 7th because whenever a new manager comes in, the players always, are a little upbeat, and the theme is usually that the new manager brings a lot of good results. So let's see what happens with them. But it's Spurs, so there are no guarantees over here. I think 5th and 6th spot, I think I'm going to put West Ham United. No, wait. I'm going to put Leicester. Sorry, in 5th, as you can see, Leicester 5th, because I feel Leicester are always the club we have seen in the last two seasons. They always challenge for top 4. Like they always, which is crazy. They are always the most consistent. I feel they're the most consistent, one of the most consistent sides in the Premier League, because they finish 4th every single time. Like they don't finish 4th, they start 1st and they come down to 2nd, and then they are consistently always 2nd, 3rd, maybe 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, sometimes drop to 4th, but they are always in the top 4. And somehow, I don't know how this happens, but in the last week or the business end of the season, they mess up. So I put Leicester in 5th, and Leicester 5th. I don't think they'll get top 4. I just don't see how they get top 4. I feel they will have a good season, but top 4 is difficult for them. So in 6th, now I'm going to put West Ham United under David Moyes, who has done pretty well for them, man. Like, it's very surprising. I'm a Manchester United fan, so we obviously didn't have a very good term under him, but I think David Moyes, he's found his league. Like, he can't manage a top side, like who are in the top 4. He can't make them champions, but I feel a mid-table club is where he belongs. I feel he manages such sides very well, and they have good talent, like Declan Rice. Obviously, I don't think he's going to leave this season. He's going to stay with them, so they have a good chance of coming 5th. I think they are in the Europa League qualifiers this season. So yeah, I feel West Ham have a good chance, and let's see what happens with Jesse Lingard. Let's see if he returns or he doesn't. So now let's come to 2nd and 4th. So this is my 4th position spot, which I think it might surprise few of y'all, but I'm going to put Liverpool in 4th. I just feel I think Liverpool are a good side. Obviously last season they had many injuries and they dropped off horribly, but I feel Liverpool will come 4th, not 2nd, 4th. Just give me a second. Yeah, so I think Liverpool will come 4th, not 2nd. I think they will finish in Champions League spots. Obviously, last season they were disturbed by many injuries. Van Dijk obviously is returning, and I think 4th is the max they can reach to, unless they do some crazy business in the transfer market. They have getting a good centre back now with Van Dijk back. They'll be better than last season, but I just don't see them being better than Chelsea, City, and United. So in 3rd spot, I have the Champions League winners, Chelsea. Sorry, not in the 5th, 6th spot. In the 3rd spot, I have Chelsea, because under Tuchel they are doing a good. They are progressing a lot. They are progressing well. He's done a great job. Brought a Champions League to them, and I think 3rd is a good spot. Is a good finish for them. Unless the market's still open, they go buy Declan Rice, they go buy Haaland, and then the picture changes completely. But they're a good side. I can't underrate them at all. They're Champions League winners, and they will mount a good challenge this season. Now in number two, I will have Manchester City. So let me just fix this up real quick. Manchester City 2nd, Chelsea 3rd. Yeah. So this City are going to finish 2nd, I think so, because I mean, I don't know, maybe it's a surprise to a lot of y'all, but City are going to finish second. This is my prediction, by the way. These are, like, so don't take it too much to your heart. These are just light-hearted predictions. I feel they're going to come second, but the problem with City is they finish first in the Premier League, 90 plus points. They go to the final of the Champions League. Their owners are always going to buy. They're just going to buy. They buy like crazy. Like, I'm not going to take anything away from Pep Guardiola. He's a great manager, blah blah blah. But the amount they spent, like 1 billion only in defense. So, that's why I think City are going to finish second. Like, they just keep buying players. Now they're going to buy Jack Grealish for 100 million, and then they might even go and buy Harry Kane for another 100 million. Who knows? It's very easy for them to spend money, and they might finish second, I feel. But yeah, it's just because of the amount of money they spend these days. It's not simple money, like 200 million for 2 players plus wages. You can imagine. And now for the shocker, the champions are going to be Manchester United. I don't care what anyone says. I think we are a well-oiled side under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Whoever has a problem with him as a manager doesn't really watch our games, to be very honest with you. Like, okay, he hasn't won anything. Okay, he hasn't won a trophy. But we have gradually progressed under him over these 3 seasons. Okay, he doesn't have a trophy, fine, but there is gradual progress. He finished 3rd last season, 2nd this season, and I feel next season he'll take that crown. Because you should see from where he inherited the team. The team was dead. Many players wanted to leave, and he has made a good camaraderie between the squad. He's built a good squad, and I think he's building a legacy over here at Manchester United. And I feel fans should be patient under him. Fans should be patient, and I 110% have belief that he can get the right results. We have signed Jadon Sancho, we have signed Rafael Varane. If we get a central defensive midfielder, he has to get backed and get a central defensive midfielder. We'll be unstoppable. We'll be in the top 3 sides in Europe, and nobody can tell me otherwise. I feel Varane, world class, 4-time Champions League winner. Sancho, world class right winger, young, still has a lot of potential, and a proper central defensive midfielder, which is what we need. I think the game changes, because if we get a central defensive midfielder, then Pogba will have a lot of freedom in the midfield, and he's obviously more aggressive and more effective when he is on top of the field. And obviously we have Fernandes, Cavani, great attacking talent. I feel United are going to be the winners. I don't care what anyone says. So this is my prediction for the Premier League table next season. Yo guys, are my predictions for the Premier League seasons 21-22. Not that bad. Hopefully it's right. And so I have Manchester United as the champions, Manchester City second, Chelsea third, Liverpool fourth, and then on goes the list. Of course, there is 11 to 14th, 15 to 17th, and also the relegation battle. But I'm not going to pretend like I know so much about the English sides, and honestly, who cares about them? No, I'm just kidding. So that's it for today, guys. Let me try to flip the camera around. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel, and check out my other videos that I have recently uploaded. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in a bit.